Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Video game therapy.
Video game therapy.
I don't know. Maybe see where you should see someone.
I absolutely think she should, and she should see someone other than her of a friend.
Yeah.
This is not good for
100%.
her. Not good for her.
He's not the best. She likes him so much. I mean, I guess that's like true to real life. You know,
It's just high school, dude. You know,
Yeah.
just, high school, you're just friends with mean people, and then you got into the world and realize that everyone's kind of mean, and you are too. And that's the end of that.
I mean, you are mean. We're all mean.
We're all mean.
We're all mean.
We're all mallows in real life.
All right. So, want to get into Yuri's poem?
Let's do it. Hey, Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Judgments. Bad, right? That's so bad.
That's shit.
I shouldn't even be in this club.
This is shit.
This is shit.
Well done, Mala. Your skills are already improving. It doesn't take much, though.
Takes 2 days, apparently, to write poetry. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. People can write.
Okay, that's exactly it. She's like, what was that? Natsuki was all like, she's like, oh, you just write down what you see and hear. She's like, where are the animals?
This is like, where are the...
Dogs can run.
Where are the... There's nothing around me!
Trees can be there.
It's a very intimate exercise. Do you want to exercise in intimacy?
Poetry together.
I gotta break out a sweat.
Well, they have been sweating a lot for poetry.
That's true.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique, but I don't have
What do you mean by
feelings.
Interesting?
I don't have feelings, so.
Yeah, you're kind of like a little sociopathic.
Thanks for sharing, Yuri. You betcha.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay, let's read this. The Racoon.
The Racoon.
The Racoon.
The Racoon. This music is different.
It's about her feelings. She wrote the music too. To go with her poem. Okay, go.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human.
Unordinary.
As an unordinary human. You're correct.
She's
Thank you
weirdo.
for correcting me on my own poem. I really appreciate it.
Just word choice, babe.
I'm dying.
Pats her softly on the back.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. My bread, the hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge.
What urge?
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh, soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal.
Oh, damn.
The raccoon has
lot of
taken
words
to
here.
following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy.
Oh, boy.
Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
Alright, this is just transparent.
What do you think it is?
Masturbation. Wait, am I wrong?
I did not. I mean, I didn't see it.
Okay, here it is. You ready? Couple of it. Okay, we got the raccoon and urge. Okay, keep going down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got newly satisfied animal. Here we go. Following me. Oh wait, where is it? The raccoon shows me its excitement, its urge, excitement, and then she feeds herself again.
I thought it was more of. I mean, it's all up to interpretation. I thought it was more of like giving in to primal urges. So I guess like masturbation can be part of it, but like giving into something that you know you really shouldn't.
It's always about masturbation. Every single poem.
Everything leads back to sex. Everything leads back to sex.
I know it's
Unless you're asexual, in which case it's fine.
You know the thing is like train metaphors are always about
Dicks.
sex. Yeah, it's train metaphors and stuff. It's like, but everything leads back to sex. So like, except for trains, which are about trains. So.
Racoon metaphors are about
Trashy sex. Trashy.
okay.
Okay. This one's definitely just about getting yourself from A to B. You know what I mean?
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I'd say. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, obviously it's about a raccoon.
Well, yeah, you dipshit, it's about a fucking raccoon that keeps coming on my back porch.
It's like, I'm literally talking about a raccoon, Mom.
I'm talking about a raccoon. About a raccoon.
About a raccoon, and I just keep slicing bread.
Slice that bread.
And then I feed my urge, the raccoon.
I named it My Urge.
I
named the raccoon My Urge.
It's its name. Okay.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Get it, girl.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
Usually, though.
I'd
Not
like
always.
to find someone to share.
It's called mutual raccoons.
It's called mutual raccoons. It's mutual raccoons.
That's what we term it.
You should. I mean, if you haven't tried it, you should try mutual raccoons.
It's a good time.
It's a great time
For everyone involved.
For everyone involved. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. My raccoons.
Raccoons. Ha, that's funny.
Huh?
It's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be fucking hot.
It's supposed to be sexual and primal and...
Not turned on.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm still in school.
Wait, that's extra sexy. Didn't Natsuki also, I say her name different every time. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that?
She's forgettable.
About someone being ridiculed for strange interest?
Yeah? She did? That bitch. She's copying me.
She's copying me. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone.
She's right.
She's like, it's actually about my love of spiders!
I love spiders! I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yes.
God, she's way more deep than I thought. It's gonna be harder than I mean, hey.
She was like actually copying her from the day before. She was like, oh, she wrote about animals, that's good. I'm gonna write about animals. Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common.
That's interesting. I mean, I really wouldn't put it that way, that you even put me on that bitch's level. I mean, I'm so much taller than her, for one, and then
Hands are small.
my hands are tiny, especially in proportion to my body.
I mean,
To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies.
as long as it's not spiders, my girl.
But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. I don't want her to know that I think she's a piece of trash.
Oh, she knows you. Don't worry. We told her.
Okay.
We already told her.
Shit.
Don't worry. I have no reason to talk to her ever.
Okay. She's just like,
No, she's like, okay, time to go. This cannot be comfortable. She sits like this the whole time, but like I did this for like 3 minutes and I'm like, my lower back.
Yeah, really.
Poor girl. Stop doing that. It's bad for your boobs.
Well, thank you for sharing it with me. You could share more if you'd like.
Maybe I'll write about raccoons.
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
You bet. I don't have a choice because they won't let me talk.
Okay.
Okay, everyone.
Let's get... Alright, so next time on Video Game Therapy?
Next time on Video Game Therapy, we are
about to
gonna
get
figure out
therapized.
what happens after that.
Oh. Is everyone okay? Like,
No, I feel like we are like learning a lot more about these girls, and I'm worried about all of them individually for different reasons.
yeah, a little bit.
Except for Monica, who's fine.
Yeah, she seems...
Monica's fine. Except for she was late, and that's suspicious. She probably killed someone. That's my new theory.
Okay.
It's because you said there's a twist, so I gotta find that twist. Monica might have murdered someone.
She said she was playing piano.
Oh, playing piano.
Which is code for murdering someone, as we all know.
Obviously. There's a lot of codes in this. We'll break it down for y'all.
Alright, see you next time.
Bye!
Oh, wait.
No!